Good morning, Udashtians. I'm Hanan Mugi, a data scientist going to be your session lead through your nanodegree journey in data analysis. If you face any problem, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm here for your help. Now, I'm going to take you in a very short tour to see what is this nanodegree about. Let me share my screen. Okay. Welcome to our data analysis nanodegree here. After all, in the last step of the degree, you are going to make a project. This project is divided into two main steps, an explanatory step and explanatory analysis step. These steps are the whole investigation process you are going to do. First of all, the exploratory analysis step is how you are going to use Python libraries like pandas, NumPy, Seaboard, Matplotlib to check your data variables, understand the whole data structure, and plot some visualizations to see the variable or the various features relationships between each other. Of course, it's the main important step in this project, so it might get you into a dead end, and it's okay to get that. But as a data scientist, you should be patient through your steps, document all your work carefully, and if you are using a certain perspective in this data set, you can change it and start all over again. And of course, you shall get a solution to the whole problem. Now, let's dig deep inside. I'm opening a new Jupyter notebook to work. First of all, you need to choose a dataset to work on. In my situation, I'm going to choose a bike sharing system data. I've downloaded it from its source here. I choose the 2019 year. You can see its various zip folders. I'm going to download them all, extract them all, and all the CSV files, I'm going to combine them into one. And let's start to read our data and see how we do this. First of all, you need to make some import to your packages that you're going to use. Of course, we're going to use pandas, NumPy, Seaboard, Matplotlib to make some plots and visualizations to see the variable relationships between each other. And I'm going to use a magic command line here, which will give me the ability to plot my visualizations inside my Jordan. Okay, first of all, I'm going to read my data here through pandas, read CSV. And here I have stored my data inside these folders. So let's copy it, put the path here, and let's print the sample of this data. Let's say 5 records. Okay, it might take a while here. And voila, here we have our data sample, 5 records with various features here, trip ID, start type, end type, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. First of all, we need to check our data structures so we can see what are our shape. Okay, now we have 12 features, which are these columns and above 2 million or something records. Okay, now before we work with this data, we should make sure it's clean. No duplicates, no null values or missing values. So first we are going to see if we have duplicates here. So we can clean it from it. If we have any duplicates, we are going to use this command line. Voila, we don't have here any duplicated data, but if you face that you have any duplicates, you can just drop them like this, duplicates. And it will be vanished from your dataset. Okay, now we are going to see if there are any missing values. The same way. And it prints for me the whole features here. And we can see that all of them has no missing values except for the gender and the birth year. And we can see that both of them about 600,000 records, and it might seem to be a huge number, but regarding to our data shape as 2 million or above 2 million records, so these 600,000 are not a big deal, so we can just drop them. we can just drop the null values. And let's check the shape again and see. Okay, we now have 1.5 million, and it's okay to work with this data. It's very much enough. Okay, after we have checked our data, we could read it, check the shape, removed all the duplicates, the null values. We can check our data type. So we have the various types here for each column, and you need to check this very carefully because you might need to change any type of these types to work with it in any further process. Like, let's take for an example the gender. Of course, the gender might be a male or female, so it might be just two categories that are repeated. Okay, let's see if we will need to see how we can find out this. I just take the gender and say, give us the value counts. As I mentioned, we have just two categories, male and female. So for this, I need to change it from an object type into a categorical type. Okay, so far we could manage to open a data, read it, and check the structure and the shape and the type, clean it from any null or duplicated values. Now you can do this on your own. And if you have any question, please, you can raise your hand or leave your question in the chat box. Does anyone has any question to ask? Okay, my friends, we are done so far. We are going to have another session to learn how to explore more our data and clean it more and just put new features to work with in this next session. If anything you faced while trying this on your own, please contact me and we're going to solve it right away. Thank you and good night.